Welcome back, everybody. I'm standing here at my favorite spot onto my base when I can get a good view of this building right behind me. I did not mean to push that, I meant to go F5. But anyway, kind of just wanted to show you how even more of this building has been coming together. I think last time I showed all the pillars were done and I was getting going on this floor, which I have now installed all the way in there. So I think the next bit for this building is going to be putting up the walls, which I decided to go with this stone brick, kind of so it has a little cross-section look to it. And like I said in an earlier video, it's going to basically be the third block in, so you have a 2-block path all the way around. And I understand right now I'm just building this kind of quickly to show you. Yeah, right there. If I can find my way out. I need to knock that down still, but it's going to kind of look like that, and I do know, what is it, this section? That's where the door is going to be. I think I'm going to make it a 4-wide door there, so take out all those 4 blocks and build it up a bit. But that's going to be the only entrance into this. And of course, like I said, there's going to be a staircase going down. It's probably going to be either in this section, or it might be right over here. I did end up moving that little smelter so far. I mean, most of that down there is probably going to be a smelter for the stone and this kelp. Sorry, I had problems thinking of that word, but I did move that kind of down, and I still do need to do the terraforming here, but I'm kind of leaving that for a later episode or a later project. But I do have this little smelter that I built for the kelp, and that just triggered. I need to have a good way to get to that kelp now that I think about it. So let's just quickly dig over here. There we go. So I can still pick it up here and bring it around here. Not very, I guess, it's not well done right there, but it's what I'm going to use for now. So yeah, like I said, the next bit for this section is going to be putting up the walls in here. Ow. But I still am not sure if I want to have the walls go all the way up to the top, or if I want to make that the ceiling, like at that level all the way across, so that you don't see this angled part up top. I'm still not sure about that. That's probably something I'll figure out off camera. But definitely going to encompass this most likely all the way up to the top of those pillars. And then I'll decide what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to have to do a ceiling across, but I'll figure out something fun to do with that top part if I do that. I do know I'm kind of limited up there because of this section right here is higher than those pillars, so I might have to do a little bit of like an angled ceiling up here. Which, I mean, I can always just leave that blank. I would just need to light it up. But I looked down there and I thought that was a little zombie, but I've kind of been adding to my heads as I've been building out here. If I gain a head, I've kind of been putting it right here. And not really sure what I'm going to do with it. Just kind of felt like it, I guess. But some other things I guess I've done off camera was I took all the obsidian that I bought. Well, almost all. I think I have half a stack left. And I finished up the rest of filling out this section to protect it, because if I have my wall coming back here, and it was one of the problems that I had with the pillars, which I think I had that pillar about right in here, is whenever an explosion went off, because there was an opening, it would blow up my walls. So gonna actually have to test that a few times and make sure it doesn't explode it. But I actually did have, I think it was what, 3 stacks here after kind of AFKing for about 10 minutes, which I felt wasn't bad, but I kind of used that all for building up these stone bricks. But let's see, now that it's actually July, a little bit more of housekeeping that I need to do. I'm so used to TP. Let's go check out the lawn darts game and see if I don't walk forward and stop it, but let's go check out and see what's been going on over here I think we're still at just the one person playing it. Yep, we're still on the one. And I don't even need to look at it because I haven't pulled theirs out, but so far right now I think it's placebo cereal, or cereal placebo is number one right now. And since they're the only one playing there at this moment, I think I have another few weeks left of that tournament. And yeah, they're the only ones that have played. I do know I meant to kind of get some more emerald or ender pearls. I probably will do that sometime today. Maybe not in this episode, but I do need to do that. So yeah, like I said, only one person so far, and if they are the ones that are the only ones at the end of the tournament, then they will definitely get the full iron beacon. But now let's get going. I'm going to be skipping ahead while I build up that wall. I'm going to finish with all the stone bricks I have and kind of see how far around I can get. And I'll be back to show you what that looks like. Alright, we're back here with a quick little update. I did have to move this redstone from over here to here. Mainly because as I was putting that wall up, I ran into a slight problem. If I go this way, it's a little bit of a tight squeeze, and I did not want to get rid of these glass blocks. I actually need to keep this glass block going all the way up, because for some reason I've noticed that there's been a problem of, like, not really over on the kelp farm, but on this one, some of the sugarcane has been like getting pushed so far to the side that it actually finds itself in this little gap here in the corner. So I think I used to have that problem on this side, but then I put this here, so it kind of like pushes it and keeps it close enough to that hopper so it can pull it in. So I do have more glass. I just need to kind of do it. I've been pushing that off, or putting that off, because I'm like, oh, that's just an easy task. I did realize another thing that I had to do was I had to light up inside there. I was getting a lot of mobs showing up every so often when I was AFKing. And I know when I say AFK, I know the server does not really have, or has like an anti-AFK. Or really what I mean when I'm AFKing is I tend to just sit here for like a few minutes at a time, wait for some explosions, then I'll go work on something else, and then I'll come back and have a few more explosions, and then... So I kind of split my AFK up a lot, but it's just how I try to get that done. But I did notice I was getting some mobs in here, so I kind of had to block that off, or not block it off, but light it up so they wouldn't get here. But I did go through all the, a little over 3 stacks of blocks, and there's a spider somewhere. I don't know where it is, but I hear it. I don't want that coming towards my face, but I did end up getting the wall started going all the way around, and I did kind of block myself in except for there, so I'm leaving that. Now that I think about it, let's just break out my entrance right now. Like I said, I'm thinking of doing a 4 wide entrance, and now we can add these blocks over here. But this is the whole plan of this building, and like I said, I'm going to have to bring it up all the way to even with those pillars, and then do some sort of like a, I think some sort of like a little curved ceiling. I might actually repeat what I did up there on this inner one, but only do it just for the building itself. And then probably once I get to the, even with that, I'll probably just flatten that out. And I don't know. Again, I'm not sure if I want to do anything with the area up there. Kind of feeling like I'm not going to do anything, so that kind of is just going to be wasted space up there. But I'm perfectly fine with that. Let's see. Yeah, like I said, I was thinking the stairs are either going to be right here to go down. Mainly because this is going to be the side where all my stuff is. Like, I have the lever to turn the stuff off and on right here for this farm. These two are auto, so I don't have to do anything, but I do have the smelter piece right here, and that's where I was thinking of having the start of it. The whole idea of that was to redo the smelter that I have over here, maybe make it a little smaller. Because I'm not sure if I'm going to need to smelt that much, but I don't know. I'm also not sure if this will actually fit in there, but I'll probably just do about maybe 4 of these sections. And that should be fine, I think. Yeah, that's about all I can think. Oh, my cows are still going. I need to harvest them soon with the Pokeball mob, but yeah, so I think I'm going to do a little bit more AFKing to get some stone. Wait, do I have any stone in there? No. Yeah, so I'll just do a little bit more AFKing, and I'll build this wall up a bit more, and we'll be back to see how it looks. I do... Where'd that come from? Oh, right there. As I was saying, I do need to get one slab right there. I haven't really done any of the slab decorations in there like I have at other spots, but I kind of just, I'm going to leave it like that for a bit. I'm just going to put the slab right here and maybe a slab right there and there to kind of break that up, but I'm not sure if I'm going to show that redstone or actually show that terracotta down there or not, but I do know I'm going to need to dig out a big chunk of this down here, so I might actually be digging into that. I'm going to try and not dig too much onto this side, because I think it's like once you get right here, I have my redstone down below. I know over there my redstone's on like this angle, but it's still way over there, so I still have a good amount of area, I think, for the smelter. I just need to dig it out and get it going, seeing what I can do for it, but I did want to get the walls built up first and get this whole section up here done before I start down there, which is why it's still kind of just, I have that small smelter down there, and I have just, it's not looking good. It's kind of ratty and everything. My redstone's all everywhere, so I need to do lots of cleanup, and then the terraforming is going to be the very last piece of this project. Also considering if I need to put one right there. Probably do, like a slab. So it still has this look to it, but just there's a slab right there to kind of even it out and not curve it. I guess box it out is the word I'm looking for, but like I said, I'm going to try and get some more stone, and I'll be back once I get that built up a bit more to show you guys what it looks like. And I'm back here after another, I think, like 3.5 stacks this time, and I've gotten up to 4 high there, and it starts at the opening on the other side of that wall. So yeah, this is definitely going to be taking a lot longer. I did not mean to send that rocket off, but I think that will be it for today's episode. I still need to get that slab in there now that I'm walking past it, but I am actually really happy on how this is coming together. I'm really enjoying this little brick, or the stone brick texture inside of this, because I like that smooth stone, and then the fact that I got the polished andesite slabs. Okay, I need to get rid of that, and let's give a welcome to them. During this time when I was building that and doing my AFK and stuff, there was probably about 10 or so, 11 new people joining the server, because Ren is streaming on Hermitcraft, and he plugged this server, so I know whenever that happens, there's a big influx of people joining, and definitely gotta say hi to everybody, or welcome whenever they come in, just to then show how great this server is. And I absolutely love and enjoy being on this server playing. And with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.